Jason, how significant was that 3-minute stretch there in the fourth quarter where Grimes scored 14 points to help put you guys up by 15 at that time?
Yeah, Grimes was great, both on the defense and the offensive end. Guys were finding him. He was knocking down shots. He was being aggressive, and he sparked us there in that 39-point fourth quarter.
Is it for you guys to have a balanced attack like you had tonight with 8 guys in double-digit scoring?
Yeah, it's. I think it's very important that we have guys that participate on the offensive end, and when we can have that many guys scoring double digits, it makes it tough because you can get it from everywhere. And tonight, not just Kai, it was everybody participated. Guys got good looks. PJ knocked down some threes for us, and I thought our bigs were really good on both ends tonight.
Harry spent a good chunk of that game on James Harden. Just, what did you think about him taking on the challenge defensively tonight?
Yeah, he was good. And, he got his matchup. Understand Kai was off for a couple of days, so his energy level was high. And so he was up for that challenge tonight, and he did a really good job on, again, the defensive end and offensive end. He had some good looks that just didn't go down for him. But I liked his activity on the defensive end tonight. It was really, really good.
Jason, have you learned anything different about a guy like Q-Dye? Obviously knew what he was coming into the team bringing, but throughout the season, have you learned any new qualities about him?
Anything new? I think he enjoys the game. He's a pro. He works extremely hard, and so just understanding if you ask him to start, if you ask him to come off the bench, he's all about the team, and so that's a quality that we've learned here quickly as a group, and it's something that's needed in this league. When you have a guy like that can start or come off the bench and be effective was big.
It seems like he's able to draw a foul on a jump shot pretty much every game. How is he able to draw that contact?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I think you're going to have to ask him that. I can guess. With his shooting style the landing is important. And so I think with the contest, he has a good vibe of understanding where people are and where to land and how to land. And I think that's, part of drawing the foul.
What stood about the team's defense overall to you, holding the Clippers to 97?
Yeah, I thought we didn't give up a big third quarter. That was the problem in the last game. But I thought, again, rebounding the ball has been big for us, taking care of the ball and keeping them out of transition. That hurt us in the last game. And so we tried to keep them out of the transition game, take away the three. Not easy to do with Harden. And again, I thought the group did a great job of responding to the mistakes that we made in that first game.
Coach, heading into the season, some people doubted Klay's defense. Tonight he goes out, gets 4 steals. What does that kind of defensive game do for his confidence?
It's big. I mean, as much as we know, we have a lot of critics that know how to play the game at a high level and that are champions. They always, have something to say. But he just goes out there and plays the game the right way and does what it takes for his team to win. And there's always that's just part of the nature of this business. Everybody wants to poke holes. But he comes to work every day. He understands a new system. And I think he even said give him 25 games or 30 games so that he can, understand what's taking place here. And I think he's has turned that corner and understands what we're trying to do. And again, as you mentioned, have 4 steals tonight. Big shots for us. He's playing extremely well on the offensive end too.
What did your bigs do in particular to hold Zubac to 13 points?
Well, I think the way he played in that first game, we had to get a response. And the 2 bigs responded in a positive way, and it made it hard on them. We got some turnovers. We kind of maybe rushed him a little bit. He missed some shots that he made in that first game, but I thought the activity for our bigs, the physicality was a lot better tonight. Cool, thanks.
Thanks.